brain to teach a whole nation. Yeah, yeah. You know we down to ride. You know we down. Reincarnation. With the brain to teach a whole nation. Yeah, yeah. You know we down to ride. You know we down, nigga. I got these punk bitches screaming now. There you go. They still holding on with that goddamn calico, spraying niggas up. Fuck if I got to, bitch. Dig off in a nigga's ass with that extendo clip. Make it bounce like the bankhead dance. What a tragedy. Blasting on these punk ass niggas so-called mad at me. Wanna be hard, but softer than Lord niggas. Bet the homies tear that ass up. Fresh bitch on the yard, nigga, like the story goes. It ain't no love for the other side. Retaliation is a must, cause it's time to ride. Aim for the head, making sure it ain't no coming back. Fuck hitting the shoulder, pull from the hope the boy and lay him flat. Soft niggas get rolled on quick. And 9 times out of 10, it's all over a bitch. So listen to your nigga as the story goes. I'm trying to teach y'all niggas not to fuck with my only fear that this reincarnation. Part of a soldier with the brain to teach a whole nation. Yeah, yeah, this West Coast. You know we down to ride. This West Coast. You know we down. My only fear that this reincarnation. Part of a soldier with the brain to teach a whole nation. Yeah, yeah, this West Coast. You know we down to ride. This West Coast. You know we down, nigga. Ooh, yeah, I got you punk ass bitch niggas scared of this. Hit niggas with a gauge head spinning like the Exorcist. Drop off bombs like mail to your front door. Get away like Moby, nigga. Boom, there she blow. I'm treacherous, been stretching this game from the gate. Got y'all niggas on my dick like a teddy pendergrass state. Moving weight for the essays. Pockets on fizz move nice with a hood rat. Cock full of Chris I lace a hole like Nike. She don't like me, but she do dirt. Bring scratch to the Cadillac. Too deep won't hurt. I mean what I say. Down to let the text spray. Checking holes like a stethoscope. Right on top of the chest plate. Square biz like Gina Marie. I call my raps E40 cause they sprinkle other weak MCs. I bet these motherfuckers feel me when the funk pop off. And Vallejo Bridges where the dirty strap get tall. My only fear that this reincarnation. Part of a soldier with the brain to teach a whole nation. Yeah, yeah, this West Coast. You know we down to ride. This West Coast. You know we down. My only fear that this reincarnation. Part of a soldier with the brain to teach a whole nation. Yeah, yeah, this West Coast. You know we down to ride. This West Coast. You know we down, nigga. This strictly West Coast. They know we crazy as fuck. Got y'all niggas kissing the cons like my first name was showing up. Probably never heard of this, but I still move units. Off the nitro, get psycho when I bump my music. Oh shit, Looney Corleone and went on one. Popping niggas with a back one dude. California show good. Taking off on niggas like my cousin after I fuck. At a party with the mixed drink, acting like a nut. When I say G, what the fuck you think I mean? I'm a G, blowing shit up like World War III. Outside of the Chinese, off the nitro pump. Hit a nigga quick, dump him in the 6-2 trunk. Smash off like a vet, boy your nigga getting checked. Punk ass nigga, got caught in the wrong set. This West Coast, you know we down the ride. Fuck back in the deuce, I'd rather back my mind. I only fear that this reincarnation. Part of a soldier with the brain to teach a whole
yeah.
This West Coast, you know we down.
You know we down the ride. What it do, y'all? What it do? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Let's see who we got up in here. You feel me? Shout out to Vibrant. What it do, Vibrant? Shout out to Finesse Visions. What it do? Shout out to Moxie. What it do? Shout out to Sincere. What it do? And shout out to Funky Junkie. What it do? And Melanated. What it do? Everybody else, come on in. This one's going to be short. You feel me? Not too long. But it's going to be a good one, though. It's going to be a good one. So let's get right into it, man. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, welcome to another West Coast Wednesday. I'm glad to see all y'all here. You feel me? Shout out to the replay gang. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this going, man. We're going to start this off with the Diddy thing, man. So y'all done heard that Diddy started his trial like about a day or two ago. They more like doing like some jury selection type things, you feel me? I didn't really get too much into that because something else kind of jumped out at me, and that's what I kind of like zoned in on. But I think he has an issue. What I was seeing is he kind of got an issue though with the jury selection, you know what I'm saying? But also I'm hearing that he don't want to take no type of deals. He's feeling that his name is, so reputable and everything. And for him to take a deal, would look damaging to him. He feels, confident in his case. That's what I'm hearing. And these are all everything that I'm hearing, from like news outlets and shit. Not really podcast people, but more like the news, outlets. So that's where he's at on that. That I know, what I'm saying, so far. Like I said, I didn't really get too much into it because I seen something, and this was on a podcaster though. What's up, Mahogany? Good to see you. And it was about a victim. There's a victim. It's victim 3 in his trial that is missing right now. I think they were supposed to, take stands or whatnot, testify. And they can't find this person. They haven't necessarily put the name of the person out there to the media. But what this person did, that I got the story from, he kind of narrowed it down to, a possibility to who he thinks it may be, just by certain, things. They say that when he went to court, that his color, was looking really discolored, and that's Diddy. They're saying that his head of hair. What's up, Big O? Good to see you, bro. His head of hair was all gray. So what they trying to say is basically while Diddy was out here on these streets, he was dyeing his hair. Shout out to Diddy. But they said, his whole head is gray. He said this person that they put out there that they think is the victim that's missing right now. She did an interview with Tasha K. The name of the person is Gina. And what's crazy is that she's really similar to Cassie. And what Diddy had said about her is that she was more the bad Cassie. Cassie was the good, type Cassie, and she was like the bad Cassie. What's going on, Sparkle? Good to see you. So, that's what Diddy kind of put out there with this girl named Gina. He was really, really like verbally abusive to this girl, Gina. I guess there could have been maybe future like pregnancy scares or whatnot. And what's up, Kendra? Good to see you. And he was just really, really negative. These girls all seem to be kind of younger. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy, like, he a cold dude. You feel me? I don't want to put the grooming on, bruh. They already doing enough of that. But he's got a cold pattern. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really, it's really different, bro. Like when you get to like seeing these people, you see them like on the screen and in these videos and shit, and you got a certain image on them. And then like Mahogany, free Diddy, he's innocent. You got a certain image. Shout out to Mahogany. What's up, Official Lovejoy? Good to see you. You got a certain image of these people, you know what I'm saying? And you get a liking for them. And then when you hear about certain things that they do, or when certain videos may pop up, that was a pretty bad video that popped up with Diddy and Cassie. It just makes you just be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get another wow moment later on in this live. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the thing is they're looking for this victim number 3. I got a little video to show you guys, kind of speaking on it a little bit, just to break it down a little bit better. I always try to like find a video or something good that I can kind of like, show y'all instead of me talking, to kind of give you guys a visual with it too. It's going to be somebody else talking, but it's, it's going to be also real footage, you know what I'm saying, of this girl and everything like that. So we're going to go to a couple of different timestamps, and then we'll end up closing out this Diddy section. Like I told you, we ain't gonna be too long, y'all. You know, we got like 2 more after this, and then I'm gonna open up the panel. You know, said, "Oh, what's up, Mitri? I appreciate that. Good to see you." I'm gonna open up the panel in case anybody want to ask any questions. Also, I want to put out there tomorrow, Thursday. We're gonna be over there at Hood Tables. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go maybe around 7 o'clock. Just you guys look on my community wall. That'll be 7 o'clock my time. That'll be about 9 o'clock her time, and that'll be about 10 o'clock East Coast time. But I'll see just to make sure. But we're gonna do a review. It's gonna be the Hood Table TC and myself, and we're gonna do a review on Sinners. I don't know if you guys seen the movie Sinners. It was a really good movie. I checked it out, really dug it. TC, you know what I'm saying, popped up the other day. If you guys was here on my panel and was like, hey, you know, let's do a review on it. I was like, I gotta go see it first. So, you know, I fired up the Fire Stick, watched it, and I was like, damn, this shit's cool. So, you know, I you know, hollered at the Hood Table, you know what I'm saying? She saw it. So she was like, yeah, she's ready to rock. So I hopefully y'all come through, you know, tomorrow. That'll be on Hood Table's platform. Again, just look at my community wall. I'll give you guys more details on that. I'm pretty sure it'll be like 7 o'clock my time, again, 9 o'clock her time, and 10 o'clock East Coast time. I just got to see, because I don't know what TC schedule's like, you know, so whatever the ladies, you know what I'm saying, their time works, you know what I'm saying, I'll try to make it happen, you know what I'm saying? So let's get back into this Diddy thing. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this video. I'm gonna give you guys show you guys a timestamp, and we're gonna go ahead and let this shit rock, y'all. So let me bring this to the stage. And let me go to it, and let's go ahead and play.
So I think there Banya would be the girl he held over the balcony, Cassie, the male sex worker, and another witness. There are a few wild cards.
You already know we guarantee all payouts 100% because all your funded trades are backed by real capital.
Cards. And Gina is definitely one. We have Gina and Diddy. Now, I would be completely shocked if it was Daphne Joy, who we all know is 50 Cent's ex. It's not so crazy to think that 50 was calling Diddy gay for years, then all of a sudden he's allegedly sleeping with his baby mama. 50 Cent did something similar when he connected. I don't think he slept with Rick Ross's baby mama, but he definitely connected with Auntie and made videos and everything else. So, you know, rappers do that to get back at one another. But back to this witness list. Let me see. Cassie decided that she was going to take the stand and she was not going to do it anonymously. And then victim 3. Right here in April 29th filing, prosecutors wrote that victim 3 does not wish to use a pseudonym during her testimony. Now, if we go back to Gina's page, that would have been around 2 weeks ago. If we go back to Gina's page 2 weeks ago, the secret sauce is you. Now, again, this could just be, you know, her playing with us, or it could be her giving her, sprinkling in a little bit of truth using her Instagram. 2 weeks ago, you're saying you're the secret sauce. Now, we find out today or yesterday that they can't locate victim 3. And you're posting this. A weak person is found in the crowd seeking validation and attention. A strong person is found alone, seeking the higher self and healing themselves. You guys can put in the comments if you think that she's dropping hints of when she's going to show up, if she's not going to show up, if she is even victim 3. I have a sneaking suspicion it is her, but that is just my suspicion. That's not coming from a source or anything else. I just think Gina is it. And just to give you one final reminder about Gina.
He was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me.
Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first time we've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
There was an incident, of course.
Okay, I'll just give y'all a little backstory of what he was saying. This is the actual interview with her and Tasha K, and her explaining, you know what I'm saying, her times with Diddy. So y'all check this out.
That's what Cassie, when reporters are saying that the police were called because they got into an altercation. This, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me some of the things that he would say to you.
He would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I'm the bad one and she's a good one.
And he was with both of you guys at the same time.
Yeah. And at one point, like I was breaking out really bad with acne, and he would be like, he said this a few times to me. He's like, baby, why don't you go see a doctor or something? I don't date women with bumps on their face.
Oh.
Yeah, he would say that to me.
Relax. Some tissues. So, of course, that is very, humiliating, especially
names like, oh, he would call me a hoe every single day.
A hoe?
Yeah.
Why would he call makeup? Okay.
He'd try to use, I was naive.
Let's talk about the physical abuse. If you're okay. Are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Baby one,
which was not even like that long into the relationship. While we were there, I was sitting here, stuff there. So it was like me, Puff, and Meek. Puff had like leaned forward to like talk to somebody, say hi or whatever. Turned around and saw it, and he got so mad.
Wow.
And then we probably like stayed like 20 minutes after that happened. And then when we got in the car, he like grabbed my hair. We were in the one of those Escalade trucks.
Okay.
So I was sitting on this side, he was on the other side, and he like grabbed my hair and like cussed me out for doing that. He was like, "Why the fuck can I cuss?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Why the?"
So it was just like a jealous rage.
Yeah, I was like, I was just saying happy birthday, nothing else. I think he thought I was trying to be sneaky.
So anyway, you get the point. There's just a little.
Yeah, so you know, you guys kind of get a little story on this girl, Gina. You know what I'm saying? And that was her interview that she had with Tasha K. So it is what it is, man. Everybody kind of has kind of like what Envy says, a lot of conspiracy theories going to come out there, but fact is there is a victim 3 that is missing. He's just putting it out there that he thinks it might be this girl, Gina. Cassie, from what I'm hearing, she's ready to rock. She's ready to testify or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just the only thing is Diddy's not feeling the jury selection. Shout out to Fifi TV. I see you came through. Shout out to Big O. You feel me? I see you slid through too, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, man. Funky Junkie, man. You up in here, you know what I'm saying? Doing your chat thing. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate when y'all be getting down in the chat, man. Just rocking out, Keep that engagement going, man, with y'all, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let's just rock out, man. We all here to have a good time, you feel me? So now we're gonna go ahead and get into Kanye, man. This Kanye thing was pretty wild. I listened to the song when I was doing the little research on this. And the reason why I got into this is because it just kind of started jumping on my timeline. I guess he done had a couple of interviews recently, and Lord Jamar had spoke on this. What's up, the Hood Table? Good to see you. I told them the Hood Table tomorrow we're going to be on your platform doing a review of the Sinners movie. I told them that it was going to be 7:00 my time. I'm not sure. We haven't really went over that. So if you could just drop it in the chat, like around the time you and TC would like to make this happen, you know what I'm saying? And I will be there. Just let me know the time, and that way I could let the people over here know the time as well. Because I would really like, the people to slide through, you know what I mean, and check that out, man. It was a good movie. If y'all have seen it, you know what I'm saying? If y'all haven't seen it, man, I hate to, to tell y'all to go over there and watch it. Yeah, I mean, to go over there and see us chop it up because it'll be a spoiler. But, slide through, you know what I'm saying, and some peep game. But back to the Kanye thing. it was kind of wild. The song that he made, he was speaking on his cousin. It's a new song. It's a 2025 song. It's not an old song. So this is something new. You know what I'm saying? What reason he put this out? Who knows, right? But what he said was in his lyrics was basically it started off with them watching, porn, movies, you know what I'm saying? And then them going ahead and being curious and trying it, you know what I'm saying, on each other. And also in the same song, he says, hey, I'm not gay, I'm not this, and this. It's something, he had his explanation for whatever. It's a new song, y'all. You guys can easily what's up, Sosa? Good to see you. You guys could easily look it up on YouTube, and it's trending, you know what I'm saying, and you'll be able to hear it for yourself. But basically that's what he said. So he said those things, and after I seen that, I kind of just started going into it a little bit more. What you mean by that, Rig? Well, I started typing in, things like, what's up, Tony? Good to see you. Kanye, bisexual or something. Woo woo. And that's when I seen the Lord Jamar thing. And then all these other things started popping up. And then an old school interview with Sway. Now, Sway is out here from the Bay Area. You guys may know him from MTV because he ended up going to MTV and he had a good show out there on MTV. It got really popular. But Sway, you know what I'm saying? We all know him out here from the Bay, from being on the radio station. So Sway definitely got a good Bay Area following. We fuck with Sway. And Sway had an interview with Kanye back in the day. And Kanye was talking about how when he was younger, people in high school was kind of calling him out on a couple of things, kind of the way he walked and maybe certain gestures and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it was really kind of bothering him. And he spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, I never would have caught this interview. I would have thought of it. I don't know how it never came out, as something big, back then. I don't know. This was the first time I've seen it, and it was just like, wow. And he was basically speaking on kind of his struggles with it, to where it almost made him homophobe. I could remember going to high school, and you would see, certain people that you would be like, yeah, they're probably, gay, just by the way. And I'm talking about the guys, just by their gestures, the way they talk, and everything like that. They weren't really big open with it because I grew up in the times where, people were assholes, you know what I'm saying? And, you would be, teased, ridiculed and everything, which you probably will get that even to this day, you know what I'm saying? Because people still is just on that hype. But, back then it was really, really bad. Like it wasn't like, it is now. And what was wild is when I left high school, I had, partners that had like younger siblings and shit. You feel me? Now it was their turn to go to high school. And they ended up going to the same high school I went to. And it was crazy because like within a matter of like maybe 4 years, you know what I'm saying, of me being at a high school, they had like, like we had like a black like student body kind of when I was there, I guess you would call it that. Well, they had one for the gay people there. You feel me? Like it came a long way. Like it was out. Like there was a community at the high school. Everybody was cool. Nobody was being bullied, none of that type of shit. They had, like their own little, like student body type thing, right? I was like, wow. She was telling me this and I couldn't believe it because, just 4 years or so prior to me being there, I would have never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just wild. So when Kanye was speaking on that, like I always say, high school is where the shit really goes down. You really kind of find out kind of which direction, you kind of gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Your crowds and all that type of shit. And it was just interesting how he spoke on that. Let me pull this up. So give me a second, y'all, because I do have it. I thought I could do like a couple of different screen shares at once, but I couldn't. So let me get to it though. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me pull this shit up. So how's everybody been doing out there, man? You know, I hope everything is good. You know what I'm saying? Life is treating everybody good. These YouTube streets, they've been wild, y'all. I ain't even gonna bullshit you, man. I know everybody's waiting to see what's going on with that talent show, man. You know what I mean? So there's been a lot of talk on this talent show, you know what I'm saying? That talent show kind of rubbing people the wrong way too, you know what I mean? It's wild. Let me see. So we on the Kanye thing, and that would be right here. Hold on, we almost there, y'all. We almost there. Yeah, buenos dias, Nick. Yeah, buenos dias, homie. Let's see right here. Let's get to it, bro. Okay, here we go. I found it. Now let's get to it, right? So we're gonna go to share screen. We're gonna go to Chrome tab. We're gonna go to Diddy. Oh no, not Diddy. We did Diddy. We're gonna go to Kanye. We're gonna share this thing, man. Okay, here we go, y'all.
You acting like, dawg, you gay? And I used to deal with that when I was in high school. And what happened is it made me kind of like homophobic, because it's like I would like go back and like question myself, like, damn, why does everybody else walk like this and I walk like this? So why is then you start just looking, because you don't realize until you're in high school, people like, yo, fam, look at you. Look at how you act. If you see something and you don't want to be that because it's such a negative connotation towards it, you try to separate yourself from it so much that it made me homophobic. By the time I was through high school, like anybody that was gay, I was like, yo, get away from me. And really, like Tupac said, started hanging with thugs, and you look up and all my friends were like really thugged out. And it's kind of like I was racing to try to find that constant masculine role model right there, to the point where it's like I would really discriminate. Like I use the word like always condescending towards gays and look down upon gays. And I remember my cousin told me that another one of my cousins was gay. And at that point, it's kind of when the turning point where I was like, yo, this is my cousin. I love him. Like, and I've been discriminating against gays. It's like, do I discriminate against my cousin? And then everything starts to click. You know, he brings his partner with him to like Thanksgiving and all that. And you just had to sit back and think, like, damn, you know, hip hop really is about everybody in hip hop discriminates against gay people. To me, like, that's one of the standards of hip hop, is to be like, yo, you gay. Matter of fact.
Just 1 second, y'all. We're gonna get back into that. But just to speak on his cousin, that cousin that he's talking about. Okay, this is the cousin that he was basically, I want to say, was referring to in the song that I'm talking about, where he said they watched porn and then they went ahead and played out what they seen, you know, on the TV screen. What's up with it, John? Appreciate you, bro. Somebody else came through. Peach, what's up, Peach? Good to see you, Peach. But the thing is that same cousin, he is also in prison right now. He unalived somebody, and they're in prison right now. You know what I'm saying? This cousin. So there was other things, you know, this is just something I picked up, but there was other video clips, you know, with Kim Kardashian, you know, speaking on it, you know, because, you know, they were together for a long time. And I guess it's really affected him. You know what I'm saying? So she spoke on it a little bit, but I don't have all that. I wasn't going to get all deep into it, but we're going to go ahead and finish more of this clip. I just wanted to just give you a little backstory since he's talking about this cousin, you know what I'm saying? And that cousin is in prison right now, you know what I'm saying? But let's get back to it.
The exact opposite word of hip hop, I think, is gay. Like, yo, you play a record and it's like whack. That's gay, dog. You know, if it's good, that's that hip hop right there. You see what I'm saying? It's like the exact opposite. So it's like me speaking for my entire culture, or me looking at my rappers out there, hip hoppers discriminate against gay people. I wanted to just come on TV and just tell my rappers, just tell my friends, like, yo, stop it, fam. Mm-hmm. Like seriously, that's really discrimination. To me, that's exactly what they used to do to black people. I'm just trying to tell people, just stop all that.
Essentially, he came out and said, I experimented for a long period in my youth because...
So that's about it on that one. The guy's just gonna kind of give his take on it. Don't really know the guy, but just you know what he was speaking on, and when I seen how he had sway, I was like, wow, you know, that's what's up. But he kind of is like the type of that kind of gives a lot of his opinion. I not really tripping on too much of that. I just kind of want to get kind of some facts and some shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OG Jamil. Appreciate you, bro, sliding through. So let me go ahead and cam up. So yeah, y'all, just to give y'all, you know what I'm saying, a little bit on that Kanye thing. It came up in Sincere's platform, I want to say a couple of weeks ago. Never heard anything about it. Never knew nothing about it. It came back up again on my platform, I want to say about a week or so ago. And I asked Sincere, because she was in the chat. I said, hey, is that true about this song? Have you heard the song? She said, yeah, she heard about it. I was like, oh, shit. Let me go ahead and check this out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I did my little digging. It is a fact, y'all. You know, he's got a song out 2025. He's speaking about, you know, having, you know, a sexual, you know, situation with his, you know, cousin, the same cousin he was just talking about, you know, that was, you know, gay and ended up, you know, doing what they do, whatever. And, you know, he loved his cousin, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of goes back to what I was saying when I had my stream about, you know, the family and blood and everything like that. Some people, you know, they're very forgiving people, and they can, you know, they have their way of dealing with things. And, you know, like, you know, he had his situation, whatever. And, you know, this same cousin, you know, also unalive somebody. And, you know, I'm not saying you're supposed to not love somebody for, you know, because of whatever, but, you know, it just seems like, you know, there was just really, you know, some bad blood running through this cousin, you know what I'm saying? To be unaliving people and stuff like that, you know, it's just, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? The sexual thing, it is what it is, but to be unaliving people and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? And from what I hear, it was like an older woman, you know what I'm saying? Like a grandma type, you know what I'm saying? So it just, I don't know. It was just different. And, you know, my thing is, you know, just because you family and shit don't mean everything gonna be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? If you a piece of shit, you a piece of shit. That's just straight up, man. That's, you know, y'all, it is what it is, right? You know what I'm saying? We all live, we all got our own minds, and that's what it is. So the last thing I was gonna get into, hold on one second. You know, I be dabbing a lot, y'all be smoking and shit. So when I get to talking and shit a lot, you know what I mean? It's just like, man, like my voice be just, hold on, buddy, hold on. So the last thing I want to get into, y'all, is my favorite song was Big Brother. And now I'm thinking, Big Brother, huh? You know, Kanye is cool, Jamil, but I never really followed too much of Kanye all crazy like that. What's up, Sheree? Good to see you. Cherie, I'm sorry about that, Cherie. But he is a dope producer. And he did have hits, man. I can't take that from him. But the last topic, man, I was gonna get into before I go ahead and open up this panel in case anybody want to come up and chop game, you know what I'm saying, and fuck with a nigga. Is Smokey Robinson. Oh fuck, man. I seen this shit, man, late night, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck? And the thing is, you know, I started looking at the I do the news clippings, man. I don't really I'll do the podcast shit, you know what I'm saying? The podcasters, and they take on it after I see that the shit is real, you feel me? Because motherfuckers will say anything, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Y'all good to see you. So like when I heard Smokey though, man, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? So I started getting into it, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on with Smokey, man? So check game, y'all. Like they got Smokey and his fucking his woman, right? I don't know if it's his wife. They saying spouse, so it could be his wife. I'm not sure. They ain't saying wife. They saying spouse. They saying they got 4 housekeepers putting this dude up on some motherfucking grape charges, y'all. Grape charges, y'all. One of the people, bro, that's in these charges was like, you know, with him for almost 20 years. There was a video, but you know what I'm saying, I already didn't hit y'all with like a couple of videos. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna hit them with just hella videos. I'm gonna just, you know, tell them about this, and then y'all can you know, check it out, and they break it down on, you know, the years and of, you know, how long these housemaids were there. But there was one that was there the longest, and she was there for like 20 years fucking with Smoke, man. Smokey, man. So Smokey fucking Robinson, bro. These women got him up on sexual battery. They got him up on assault. They got this guy up on false imprisonment. They got him on gender violence. I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. I've never heard of that. Gender violence. They got him on hostile work environment. That's a fact, Smokey. And then they got this guy, bro. They suing for damages up to 50 million, bro. Yeah, Smokey. You should have been cruising, bro. You was doing too much, bro. And see, the thing is, man, I'm not one of those motherfuckers. Like I'm gonna break this shit down a little bit more, man. But you know, as I was looking into this shit, you know, then after I seen the actual news clipping, right, I went ahead and gave Willie D a chance, right? I was like, man, let me see what Willie D got to say about this shit. This nigga was so motherfucking biased, bro. Now I get it. I get it. A lot of times, you know, people come out there and they say false shit, false narratives, trying to wash people, whatnot. But sometimes there be something behind that. And I'm not one that's just gonna be like, you know what, fuck, man, that's Smokey, man. He made hits, man. Fucking all that good music. He's a good guy. Fucking would there's no way. Fuck that. There is a way. Man, I ain't putting nothing past none of these motherfuckers. Shout out to Smokey, man, but I'm not putting nothing. I don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope it is a motherfucking, you know, scam or whatnot that these motherfucking housekeepers talking about. But I ain't gonna put out there like, hey, bro, I feel that they lying. Man, you gotta be fucking shitting me. A motherfucker able to do any motherfucking thing, bro. Shit, nigga, look at R. Kelly, man. This nigga made songs, nigga, that was so powerful, nigga. I believe I could fly and all kind of shit, nigga. And this nigga was doing dog ass shit, bro. Like, you can't tell me a motherfucking thing, bro. Again, shout out to Smokey, man. Shout out to Peach T. Just slid through this thing. What it do? But there ain't no motherfucking way. And I was just, and that's what kind of threw me off from fucking with Willie D, bro, because this nigga, he be on one, bro. Like I said, you know, you can have your own opinion and all that type of shit, bro. But when you be having a nice platform and you just put shit out there like that, now you throwing a whole narrative. Let the facts come out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let celebrities are human first. That's a fact, Vibrant. Let the facts come out first. But I'm not gonna be the type that's just gonna be like, oh man, that's Smokey Robinson, man. I don't believe it. These women are lying. Nah, man, I'm gonna wait till everything come out. That ain't no fucking way. You know, I wish the best for bro, man. Smokey, he the one, bro. It's a motherfucking gold, a legend, bro. I heard this shit, bro. I swear to God, man. When I seen that shit, I was like, come on, man. Come on. But then when I seen the news clip, and then when I seen how the cop or whoever the fuck that was talking, bro, and just how they was explaining shit, because like you could really get on the YouTube, man, and break and type this shit up, bro, and there's some cold breakdowns, bro. Like Smokey was a cold nigga. So look, let me tell you what they saying, bro. This is all alleged, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. It's alleged, but it's crazy. So Jane 1, this is the get down. This is what they said, you know, happened, you know, fucking with Smokey, right? With their time as being a housekeeper. Smokey would summon this woman to his bedroom. You know, she was the housekeeper. So, you know, she, of course, you know the description of the room, but gave the description of the room, how it happened, like very, very descriptive. You know what I'm saying? She said this happened over 7 times. 7 times, man. I think she was there maybe about a good year and some change or whatnot. And she was like, man, I got to get up out of there. And that's what she did. Jane 2. Now this was the coldest, right? So this one, he would meet her in the home, right? This nigga's a baller, man, millionaire. Smokey Robinson, y'all, come on. He would meet her in the house where there was no cameras. Why? I don't know. The other one, like I said, that was in the bedroom. So obviously, I don't know if there's cameras in the bedroom or something, but it was specific that on Jane 2, he would meet me in areas of the home with no cameras, and said that when he would, you know, force himself or whatever do with her, it was painful. So Smokey was like on some, you know, he was on some venge, you know, fucking up in that thing, you know what I'm saying? Smokey and cold, all alleged, y'all. I'm having fun with it. I know we're gonna have some people that are Smokey fans. I'm a Smokey fan, man, but goddamn. So said it caused her pain sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when this nigga was, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. She said it happened over 23 times. What it do, Ray Triggs, man? Hey, Triggs, I ain't gonna bullshit you, bro. Like even last time I went live and at the end you came through with that, you know what I'm saying, that peace sign. You feel like Ray Triggs up in this motherfucker. You a hitter, bro. For real. I appreciate you, my nigga. For real. But yeah, she said it happened over 23 times, y'all. God damn, Smokey. I think of Friday when I say that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Peach T. I'm a Smokey fan too, man. And it's horrible. It's horrible. Every time I see Smokey, man, he always just look like a cool ass, you know, laid back, you know, high yelling nigga, bro. Like just cool. You feel me? Like I wouldn't have thought no shit like that, but you can't put nothing past nobody, Peach T. That's a fucking fact. I'm gonna tell you, man. That's where you lose every time. You know what I mean? You just got to wait to see how this shit play out, but don't be like, oh man, I don't believe, fuck that. Cause then you'll be mad when all these real deal facts come out and you're like, man, this motherfucker, no condoms with none of them. See, Funky Junkie, I don't know, Funky Junkie. See, I didn't even now, if you done found that out, Funky Junkie, he even colder. I would hope he would have had, you know what I'm saying, the Jimmy on. So with Jane 3, It was back like Jane 1. Summoned her to the bedroom over 20 times. Okay. These are 4 housekeepers. Okay. The last one is Jane 4. Okay. She said she was graped in 3 different homes fucking with Smokey, man. She was with them over 20 years. These other ones was like, 2 years, whatever, a couple years and some change, whatnot. You feel me? Got up out of there. But this one was up in there, man, for fucking like 20 years. She said she went through this shit 3 different homes. 3 different homes, man. So they finally came together, right? Oh, they were all housekeepers, Peach Tea. So these weren't just women that are just, and that's the coldest part, right? See, like with that Bill Cosby shit, you had women that were just coming out from years ago and women over here, over there. And these motherfuckers is underneath the house. What's up with us, son? Appreciate you, bro. These women is under the roof, man. They in the house, bro. That's why I was like, fuck. Smokey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ain't just women making these motherfucking claims, bro. These women like was in your house, bro. And then they put remember how I told y'all, they said his spouse, Smokey's spouse, is involved in this too. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of freaky deaky people, man. So she was there the longest. These women, they came together. They was like, man, we got to say something. Like everybody else, right? The first thing I thought was, why the fuck would they wait so long to say something? Well, check this shit out. They said that working for Smokey Robinson, bro, paid them the lowest of the low. Basically minimum wage, maybe right there at minimum wage. So these women weren't even really getting paid well. Smokey is Smokey Robinson. They said, his status, his fame, if we were to say something, he would shut us down. We don't have the money for no lawyers or no, we basically like we would think right now, right? Like, who are these women? They making this shit up. What the fuck? That's what they was all taking under consideration, y'all. And this is why they did not come out and say something. And this is what the guy is saying, man. I don't believe nothing what white people say. I don't know what these people are, Jamil. But usually when you have housekeepers, man, they ain't white. They're usually like a foreigner or something. They ain't no American white. So, they're saying that, they were being paid lowest of the low, like very low. They were very intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's forcing himself on these women, you think he ain't talking shit? Like, y'all say anything, man, it's over for y'all. Who knows what their fucking background is? You know what I'm saying? Like, all that's going to come out, y'all. All that's going to come into play. But those are the reasons why these women did not come out. But now they're like, fuck it. What did Cat Williams say like a year ago, man? Like, it was going to be the year of this shit, bro. Motherfuckers is coming out, bro. Fucking what was in the dark is coming to light. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, a lot of shit, bro. And there's going to be more shit. The Diddy thing, like all this shit, bro. And that was Cassie. Cassie got her ass whooped, man. That shit came and that was on motherfucking TMZ, getting her ass whooped all up and down the motherfucking hallway and by elevators and shit. She's like, man, fuck this shit. This thing got me looking hella bad. If that thing would have never came out, if TMZ would never came out, I don't think Cassie would ever say anything, y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100. But you know what I'm saying? She got her ass whooped in front of the fucking guy and everybody, bro. She said, fuck this shit, nigga. Well, R. Kelly had that song When a Woman's Fed Up, right? Hey, that's real shit. Don't you piss no woman off. Nigga, they coming for everything, bro. Everything. Probably the first motherfucking car that was vandalized was probably done by a woman madder than the motherfucker. We got to look that up in history, bro. I believe the Jandos are immigrants and were concerned about their status and may have felt endangered by reporting said accusations. That's a fact, Vibrant. Because usually most of these fucking house maids and shit of stars or whatnot, like that Arnold Schwarzenegger thing, he done impregnated the fucking maid and had a fucking son with her, bro. Like, you can't put nothing pat, but it's just fucked up that it's Smokey motherfucking Robinson, y'all. Smokey Robinson, man. Last night I seen this shit, bro. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. People are gonna be talking about this shit, man. That's Smokey, bro. And his fucking spouse. 4 women, housekeepers, not just out in the cut women. These are housekeepers. Document worked for you, left. This is why I left now. It was, and I have these other women to back up. They went through the same thing. This happened in the bedroom. This happened where no cameras are. This happened in the bedroom. Shit, this happened 3 houses. I've been with this guy for fucking 20 years. If you're paying these people fucking minimum wage, bro, that's telling me you're a fucking immigrant or something, bro. What's up on that, Messy? Good to see you. That's what that's telling me, bro. Ain't no way around it. And then let me just throw this in there, man. Before I go ahead and shoot this motherfucking link, you know what I'm saying? And y'all look this shit up too, man, because you know I seen this shit and I'm gonna just say one thing. Y'all check out the rapper Future, his new look. Okay? And y'all tell me what you think. What it do? What it do? Hold on a second, y'all. All right, I recovered, y'all. Damn, even my face a little redder and shit. That's crazy. That's that black foot coming out in a nigga, man. That's that black foot. Shout out to Clem. I see you. Shout out to Moxie. Okay. So nobody hit the link. We ain't gonna be here too long, y'all, but excuse me, y'all. But yeah, you know, the reason why I put that thing out there with Future, because there was a content creator that he was doing his thing and he kind of put that out there like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Just niggas, they get on this Hollywood shit, bro. I don't know if they go into these Met Galas or whatnot, but they whole wardrobes and shit, man. Just like, this is Future, bro. Like, you was like a hood nigga, right? You know, purple, all that Metro Boomin gonna cut. I was trying to do the Metro, but she said, if Metro Boomin don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. You know, Donna Hughes, like, you know, like, this shit crazy, bro. Like, you was a hood nigga, bro, and now like your whole look, bro, just looks like fucking crazy, bro. Like, you, I don't know if it was part for a movie or something. I don't know what the fuck, bro. But the shit is crazy, man. Like, these niggas is wilding out. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers is wilding out on the fucking net. God damn, Jamil. Hey, shout out to the fire. God damn, this nigga throwing up fire emojis, nigga. Like, I might need to call the fire department. These niggas be too cool for school, but show up crazy to a Met Gala. That's a fact, bro. The Met Gala is wild, bro. You know, borderline. For sure, you have a good night too, Clem. Like, borderline, like, on some devilish shit, bro. Like, they be wilding, bro, over there. You know what I'm saying? They be having people, like, you know what I'm saying, on the table and they eating off of them and shit. Who the fuck want to eat a salad, a piece of chicken, or anything off of somebody, bro? Like, what kind of shit is that? It's nasty. You know, shit looking like, you know, they drinking, you know what I'm saying, blood or some shit, like just crazy shit, bro. Who was they talking about? I don't know if it was Holly Berry, but somebody, bro, they was like, man, this motherfucker showed up to the Met Gala pretty much naked, bro. Like, it's weird. And that's like the end thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you make it or whatnot in this Hollywood shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You go to these type of events, man. Like, you somebody or something, you know what I'm saying? And you go there and really just show your whole ass. You feel me? Like, literally. It's really, really different, bro. And they've been talking about like these Hollywood parties and shit like that, like, for years, man. For years. So like the Diddy thing and all that, it doesn't surprise me. The Smokey thing, that surprises me. The Bill Cosby thing didn't really surprise me too much, because watching some of Bill Cosby old school movies and shit, like, motherfuckers know him for being like, you know, the Fat Alberts and being like the cool Cosby Show, whatever the fuck. Man, Bill Cosby was a cold ass nigga, bro, in the 70s. So I don't put that past, bro. You feel me? He was a cold nigga, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't all square beard and all that type of shit to where, you know what I mean? This nigga didn't engage in some shit. But these niggas be really, really wilding out there, bro. Like, it's crazy. But on the big U shit, everything on that is pretty much still the same. That nigga, you know, they got this nigga with over like 20,000 phone calls, bro. Tapped. Said they've been on this nigga, like, I want to say like 2016 or some old shit, 2018, some old shit. 20,000 tapped calls, bro. How the fuck you got 20,000 tapped phone calls? They're gonna wash, bro. They're gonna wash him. Now they're playing with each other, like the dude loose and everything. Oh yeah, the hood table. I'm glad to see you still up in here. The hood table. Did you put in the chat the time that you was talking about doing that stream tomorrow? or if you want to hit the link and maybe you can come up and just, you know, let the people know, you know, what's going to be going down tomorrow real quick. And, but, that'd be dope. So, you know what I'm saying? So they'll know. But yeah, they got this dude over 20,000, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I fucking made 20,000 phone calls, bro. I'm waiting on TC to confirm, but 7 Pacific Standard Time and 9 p.m. Central Standard Time is good for me. Hey, that's what it is. Okay, I got you. So it looks like we will be doing it at 7 p.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard, y'all. For the East Coast people, then that'll be 10 o'clock. Hey, man, shout out to my East Coast people, man. You know, I know I'll be late for y'all, man. But I appreciate y'all hanging in there or giving me the replay. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I appreciate it. It'd be kind of hot. And I don't like really going live, you know what I'm saying, during the day. Like, it's still light out right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't going to get dark probably for about another. Well, nah, it just kind of gotten a little bit dark. So, but it's just, you know, I just hate being fucking, you know what I'm saying, daytime and shit. You know what I mean? I should just I like to be more nighttime, nigga. You feel me? And just pop my shit. But yeah, Big U, he's washed. They playing with each other, man. Like him, Loose Cannon. It's like they trying to put bodies on each other, which is a cold game. It's a cold game. They haven't been calling in to no jumper anymore. I'm glad they ceased that shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't getting nowhere. I think they're kind of doing things more on just their own channels because they all had their own channels. I don't really follow their channels like that. So I don't really know what they're talking about. It probably ain't nothing too much because the type of people that I do follow, they stay up on a lot of shit and they ain't talking about it. So maybe this probably got to the point where it's like, you know, hey, man, we just going to fight these cases, man. And, you know, maybe reality set in. I don't fucking know. Big U got weed papers in different colors. Good thing I have my chicken box. Yeah, man. Chicken sound good right now, man. Nigga lightweight hungry. But yeah, okay, Riggs. I gotta lay it down. I wanted to come and support. It's been a while. I appreciate that, Peach T. I really do, man. For sure, for sure. So yeah, y'all. I really appreciate y'all sliding through tonight, man. I didn't really have too much for y'all. We're a good hour in. Again, tomorrow we're gonna be doing a live over there at a Hood Tables platform, and we're gonna be doing a review on Sinners. I hope you guys slide through, man. It was a good movie. If you guys haven't seen it, you know what I'm saying, go check it out, man. It's cool. It's cool. The way they put the little twist in there is different. It's got like a early 1900s feel, like, you know, racism fresh out of that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like it's all of that type of shit. But then they put a mix of some vampire shit. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Peach? I haven't seen it yet. Been busy as fuck with work. Hey, that's what's up, Peach. I ain't mad at you. But it's a good movie though. Ebony with the IE, man. What's going on, Ebony? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all sliding through. That's pretty much what I got for y'all. I've been hearing mixed reviews about it. Donna Hughes. What have you been hearing, Donna? Have you been hearing what, like, they didn't like it, they didn't understand it? I didn't really watch it to like be like hella understanding. I know they have like breakdowns on YouTube that talk about historical type situations. That's all throughout the movie. I didn't really follow it all like that. I just seen it for the movie for what it is. So like I don't know what the reviews are, Donna. If you could just put that before I end this real quick to see what you was talking about on the reviews about it, because I liked it. Some like it and others don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why did I like it though? I couldn't tell y'all, man. I think I like the fact that it was an old school feel. Like when somebody first asked me about it, I watched maybe the first 20 to 30 minutes of it. And I was like, I didn't see anything that, you know, was showing anything of vampires. I thought more of just like that old school feel, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know where the movie was going actually. And then as I watched it and as it progressed, I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And see, like I with the vampires, right? I know that you know, with vampires, you have to let them in. So that is one thing I did notice, and I was like, oh, okay. You know, like that was the first thing I fucking noticed on one of the scenes, and it was just like, you know, they can't just come in. You know what I mean? A vampire cannot enter your residence. You have to invite them in. You feel me? And I got that from old school movie Fright Night. That's one of my favorites, man. Like other than that, I couldn't tell you about any other type of vampire movies, or you know, I couldn't tell you. But old school Fright Night, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, I watched that shit. I loved it, and I always remembered that when it came to vampires. You feel me? You know, you have to let them in. They cannot come on your premises, man. You feel me? So it was dope. And then once you know you realize that, you know what I mean, and everything, like the movie was cool, bro. You know, it was cool. It was real cool. So I don't know, man. I guess you would just have to watch it. Oh, like on True Blood, that was on HBO. Never seen it, Peach. Never seen it. So like certain series and shit like that could have been like on that. I've never watched them. Not really a big fan on that type of shit. I like movies and shit like that, but like I don't really like Marvel and shit like that. Like I don't really be watching that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm with somebody, you know what I'm saying, like my son or something, and they kind of into it and we watch it or something. But, oh, okay, that shit was kind of cool. But other than that, I don't really watch that shit. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Replay Gang. You know what I'm saying? And slide through tomorrow, man. Hood Tables, Vibrant, she dropped it in the chat, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to get the link. If you guys aren't already subscribed to the Hood Table, go ahead and do that. And just, you know, for sure, slide through tomorrow and just watch us, you know, pop our shit, you know what I'm saying, on that movie Sinners, man. It was a good watch, man. And just, you know, you got to make up your own mind on it, you know, what you think about it. So, but I appreciate y'all. Envy, you going live tomorrow, dog? Tomorrow or Sunday? Tomorrow, bro. Thursday. You going live tomorrow, Envy? Envy been on his everyday live shit, y'all. So he changed his time to 6. You know what I'm saying? So hold on 1 second. So y'all make sure y'all sub and fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying? He been doing this thing over there. I ain't mad at him, dog. You know, I tell him, you know, keep hitting that live button, you know what I'm saying, and do your thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, people that fuck with you, they gonna come through and slide through and fuck with you. Just like over here, you know, I ain't big numbers or nothing, but I do got people that'll slide through and fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, man. Like I don't ever look past that, man, you know. Without y'all, there ain't no me on here, you know what I'm saying? And when I be seeing Envy pop his shit, he say the same type of things, bro. So, you know, I'm glad he thinks that way when it comes to his subs, you know what I'm saying? Like we do this for y'all, you know what I'm saying? We fuck with y'all. And in a way that the channel is for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like we listen to y'all, you know what I'm saying? What y'all tell us, you know what I mean? When it comes to content or whatnot like that. You know what I mean? We try to stay engaged, you know what I'm saying, in the chat, you know what I'm saying, on what you say. You know what I mean? So, you know, we try to do that. And I notice Envy be doing the same thing, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope when it comes to, you know, content creating or running the channel, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, being in touch with your peoples, bro. That's dope shit. Keep doing it. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man, that was here. Melanated, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Vibrant, I appreciate you. Moxie, I appreciate you. All my mods, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all do an excellent job. I want y'all over here just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want y'all to be over here thinking y'all gotta work. You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all my stick because I fuck with y'all, man, and y'all dope people. You know what I'm saying? Not to be over here thinking, oh man, I gotta do this and do that. Fuck no, man. Have a good time, man. have a drink, smoke up, whatever. Just fuck with your boy. Like I said, this is my birthday month, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? I just appreciate y'all, man. I just want y'all to just fuck with me, man. Every time I fire up a live or something, man, come fuck with me. Come the end of the month, man, that's when we just gonna chill out, bro. Probably just play some music, pop my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I have a couple people slide through and we just celebrate, you feel me? Another year, you know what I'm saying, around this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody is willing. I still got, you know what I'm saying, a few, you know what I'm saying, weeks or whatnot, a couple days. So, you know, I'm hoping I make it. You feel me? Nobody's promised tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I'm going to send you a virtual cake for your birthday for sure. The hood table, man, that's cold, man. Cause I sure would take a bite out that motherfucker, boy. The motherfuckers be looking delicioso. You feel me? That's my Spanish for the day. Mine's is the 25th. Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm that messy. That's crazy. We right next to each other. Shout out to you, for real, man. Gemini's up in this motherfucker, man. Oh, what's up, Von Eric? I appreciate you, man. For sure. Shout out to Von Eric, man. For sure. So yeah, y'all have a great night, man. We're gonna go ahead and close this thing out. Shout out to everybody that slid through. Again, come through the hood tables tomorrow, man. Come rock out with us, man. The link is in the chat. Make sure y'all sub. Hood table is dope. You know what I'm saying? You know, always got some good content. You feel me? Like, you know, we just solid, bro. We adults around this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? We do like the fuck shit though, man. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we do things a little bit different, man. And I just appreciate the ones that rock. So until the next time I see y'all, you feel me?